Hello everyone, and welcome to a video that, truth be told, I'm pretty nervous to make here. I am. It's mainly because I don't want to lose my eyeballs. I enjoy them. You know, they allow me to do one of my five senses. I enjoy being able to see. They also allow me to do my art in this world. And just overall, I'm very reliant on my eyeballs. That being said, I might lose them both today. I'm exaggerating. I'm gonna be just fine, right? Instagram got me again, my friends. Have you guys heard of this Luxe lash lift and curl and tint set before? It looks incredible. I mean, truly, the results that I have seen in their advertisements are just insane, and I want that. It's basically, it's a lash lift that we are able to do here at home, so we don't have to go and spend like $80 and get a professional to do it. Instead, we can spend like $8 on one-time tinting and maybe lose our eyeballs instead. I'm so nervous. But essentially, here's the claims that they're telling me. We're gonna get up to 8 weeks of lasting power for each lift. Because of that, this should last me half a year, this kit. It's also water and mascara friendly, they've got a money back guarantee, and it's 100% vegan and cruelty free, which I do appreciate very much. They say that it's perfect for beginners, which, I mean, I wouldn't even call myself a beginner because I haven't tried it yet, but I guess that technically makes me a beginner. I'm going to begin trying. But it's supposed to be a 3-step process that is very easy and straightforward, and I'm just nervous. I just am, okay? But I'm also excited because, I don't know if my lashes are just getting worse as I'm aging. Maybe I need a new lash curler. I don't know. I just feel like my lashes aren't as phenomenal looking as they used to be. Even though I do use a serum every day and this, that, the other, but I also don't wear makeup every day, and so I'd like to have that lifted and bright-eyed look even on the days when I'm not wearing mascara. So I have thought about going into a salon and getting this done professionally, but before that, Instagram said, Cassie, why not do it yourself? Don't tempt me with a good time. So we've got our little kit here. Comes with all of this, very neatly packaged, very nice. It's very, very satisfying to me to see it all laid out in here, fitting perfectly. Now let's take a look at these instructions. Oh, so we have different sized lift pads in here. That's cool. I didn't realize that. So you can get these different types of curls on your lashes. I think I might go with a medium. Glamour. And I showered, so I should be prepped and ready, aka I should, you know, be clean. My lashes are clean. Sorry if the sun's coming in and out. You can take it up with Mother Nature. I kind of hate this. There's so many steps. I feel like I need to study these and memorize these before I get started, but okay, step 1, check. I'm prepped, I'm clean. Step 2, silicone pad, let's go. They just look like little candies. I've selected my pads. Like I said, I'm going with a medium for the glamour curl. It's 1 step down from their most dramatic. Step 2, we need to remove the silicone back. So these are nice and bendy, so they should be able to contour. Oh, nice. And it's even, I don't know that you guys are going to be able to see that, but there's even an M on the pad. So once you open it out of the package, you'll know what size it is. That's really nice. Okay, so remove protective film from the back of the silicone pad. I wonder if I need to keep that. Oh, okay, so there is a stickiness. And they did also say that you could trim the end off of these if they're too long for your eye. So I'm just gonna put this right along the lash line like they said. Ugh, this is like applying falsies. I hate it. What if I'm not getting close enough? I don't know. So depress to make sure that it is applied securely for 30 seconds. Ugh, I hate it. I hate everything about the way that this feels. I don't know. You're probably supposed to do both at once, but I kind of want to keep this one not done so that I can have at least one eye that's not looking like that. Seems to be having trouble sticking to the inner corner of my inner eyelid, but otherwise it looks like it's doing okay. They said you could put like lash glue or something down if need be, but I'd rather not for just an inner corner here. I'm hoping I don't really have any lashes there, so it shouldn't make too big of a difference. Now we need to take the adhesive and put the adhesive on the pad. It feels awful to keep my eyelid open, so I think I'm just gonna keep it closed. Apply the lash glue to the top of the lash pads and wait 10 to 20 seconds for the glue to dry before pushing your lashes on the pad. Don't apply too much glue. It says that strings created by the glue are normal and help in pulling your lashes onto the pad. It says that the lashes will not stick right away. I don't know. It's really not sticking to the inner corner. Do you guys see that? How it's kind of lifting up at the corner there? So let's see. Here's the adhesive. I'm gonna try and put some adhesive underneath it to see if that will help. Because otherwise the rest of the pad feels really secure on my eyelid. I don't think that actually helped. Okay, so I don't know how much glue to apply or like where exactly on the pad, so I'm just gonna kind of rub this everywhere because I assume we want our lashes to completely stick to the lash pad. I mean, they said not to use too much glue or else it'll make it so that the rest of the products won't be able to really stick. But you also need enough glue to make sure that your lashes are stuck on here. So, sounds like it's supposed to be a fine balance of things. Definitely get the glue stringies. So now I wait 10 to 20 seconds and now I push the lashes up so that they stick, and they won't necessarily stick right away, but hey, we do have some stick. Alright, so here, you guys will be able to see, I mean, maybe you guys knew this before, but I do have good lashes, like just in general. I know that. I've always felt quite lucky to have the lashes that I do, in that they are long, but they are also quite straight in the sense that you can't really see how long they are, I feel like, for the most part, because they are down straight. But once we kind of curl them onto here, I feel like you can see they're actually pretty long, and that's great, but I want it to be noticeable, so hence why I am here doing this. So, I think I need a little more glue for some of my lashes. I don't think I put enough, if any, this far out. So, just gonna do that real quick. And also get some of these guys. I feel like I'm having the most luck when I'm kind of like starting at the base and pushing very lightly and then like kind of rolling it upwards. And of course, as I say that, it doesn't work on those ones, but hey, we're working on it. We are trying. We are a beginner. We are going to give me some leeway, not being perfect. Okay, it doesn't look perfect. Some of my lashes, especially in this inner corner, look not quite right, but I think I'm at the best spot that I'm gonna be. Kind of nervous I put too much glue in some spots. Need I remind you, beginner. We're learning and we're learning together. Lovely. Now, apply the potions. Lotions, excuse me. Perm lotions. Potions? Perm lotion 1. There's only one perm lotion, so I'm gonna say this is perm lotion 1. Apply it to the midsection of lashes for 12 to 15 minutes depending on lash thickness. It says you don't want the lotion on the tips of your lashes. So we've got 3 little packets of this perm lotion in here. I'm gonna assume this must be enough for both of your lashes since I bought the 3 application kit. And it shows using one of these little teeny tiny babies to apply this lotion. Okay, put this on the midsection. Don't know exactly what defines the midsection, but I will just be very careful not to put it on the tips. I wonder why. Like, I'm all for following directions, don't get me wrong, but I'm also one of those kids that wants to know why. Why not the tips? I also don't know how liberal of a coat I'm supposed to apply, nor can I really tell how much I'm actually applying, because it goes on clear. Ooh, Smells like fruity chemicals. Mmm. Success. I think I did the thing. It also says you can cover them with a cling film, but make sure to leave out the tip of the lashes. But now I'm gonna wait 12 to 15 minutes, and then we will remove the lotion with a dry cotton swab after they have processed. So now I wait, but I'll be back. Alright, it has been the 15 minutes here. So I'm gonna go ahead, and they said with a cotton swab to remove the fix lotion. I mean, I don't even see anything on the lashes anymore, but I will trust them that this is a necessary step. Now, I'm removing the lotion. It does feel a little wet, so. There we go, nice and gentle. Now this next step with the fix lotion, it says to put this on and then cover the lashes with a cling wrap. It's like, not all of us have cling wrap at home, so like, I'm gonna do my darndest here. Once again, they said to put this on the middle section of the lashes. So since I don't have a cling wrap, I'm not sure if this is just like one of those things. Like I feel like I see, you know, when people get their hair permed, you have to go sit under the dryer or whatever. So I just cut off a part of a little baggie, and I'm just gonna hope that this somehow sticks with the lotion. I don't know that that worked, but I also don't really have any other options. So, all right. Another 10-minute wait it is. All right, slowly but surely, we are getting here, my friends. Almost took off my glasses, but I am 8 minutes in to having this on, so I wanted to get the tint all ready here. My lashes are fairly dark on their own, but I feel like technically they are brown instead of black, so like, let's try the tint. So it just says to mix a pea-size amount of each one of these things, this oxidant gel and eyebrow tint in this little spoon thingy. They also said to do this with the little brush, but I didn't. Let's see, pea size. That's kind of a pea. There, that's a bigger pea. Lovely. They said to do this with a brush. They make it sound like it came with one. It didn't. So, this is what it feels like to be a hair colorist. So I am sacrificing one of my makeup brushes, and I'm going to mix these together. They said don't worry if it looks brown. If it says black on the tube, then the results will be black. So mine looks very brown compared to the one that they show, but I did their 1-to-1 ratio. And it has officially been the 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm taking off my little baggie. It did say to wipe off the lashes before moving on to the next step. So I'm gonna try and get everything off of here. Ooh, the tint smells nice and fruity. It smells like a shampoo. Hopefully I got all that off. And then it said to just apply this liberally onto the lashes. You know, that looks super brown. Like a much lighter brown than my lashes. But okay, okay, I am here. I am trusting the process. Oh god, it's going into my eye. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Making it worse. Making it worse. Oh, I was doing so well up until then at not getting this into my eye. But okay, maybe don't apply it so liberally because it slides down very easy. And then it gets into your eye and you will cry. Hated that. Cool, that was super fun. This one only needs to stay on for 3 minutes. Oh, I'll be back. And I'm back. Now, the last and final step, well, first it says to remove this color tint with a cotton swab, and then once that is done, I'm supposed to use a cotton pad. I'm so excited for this reveal, you guys. It better be like what I see in the ads. But it says to use a damp cotton pad with a small amount of water. I don't have cotton pads, so I'm using a paper towel, and I've got a little bit of water on here. And it says to use this to gently remove the lashes from the pad. Will they just like come off? Oh, yep, there we go. A little bit anyways. I just feel like it says to avoid water for 24 hours after doing this. So I'm like, I feel like using water to get the lashes to detach from this. It's going against everything. But I don't know. I'm trying to follow instructions. Ooh, that looks like a big gloopy glue mess. However, I think I got all that off, and now I can remove this. Oh, I feel so nice. Oh, yes. Wonderful, wonderful. My lashes are looking pretty lifted though. I'm so excited. It says to comb out your lashes with the little brush. Always go upward so we don't ruin the lift. Are you stinking kidding me? And then last but not least, it says to use this Nourish lotion with a cotton swab to rejuvenate the lashes. God, these little packets are really hard to open. Ooh, this is more of a Nourish oil. It's fine, I just wasn't expecting that. I don't know how much of this to use, but it's kind of how I felt with most of this. So, this Nourish lotion is kind of giving it that look that the ads have their lashes look like. It kind of clumps them together a little bit. I suppose just from being wet. And then once again, we're supposed to brush through from the base to the tips. And that's that, my friends. Look at that difference. Yes, from eye to eye. I shouldn't even need to tell you which eye is which. I mean, you've seen me doing my right eye this whole time, but like, whoo, a little bit of staining from the tint on the inside there, but otherwise, I mean, these are my lashes. And that's what I want. Like, it looks so good. It looks so nice and fresh. Like, that makes such a huge difference. If this can last the 8 weeks, heck, even if this lasts for a month, I'm gonna be so happy, you guys. So now I get to repeat the process on my other eye. I'm so blown away. Like, those are mine. Those are my lashes. And they don't feel heavy or weird or anything. They just literally feel like my eyelashes. Let's do this again. All right, you guys, and here we have it. Here is both sets of lashes done. I am super pleased with the results, although I will say that this side that I first did, it's already getting very annoying having them this curled because they keep like stabbing my upper lids. But this is what I asked for, so I'm gonna deal with it. It's almost like I feel like they're getting curlier as time goes on. I don't know. Is that normal? I think things look great. Like, they look really lifted. And like I'm wearing a very light mascara or something, but like those are all mine. And that makes me very, very happy. So this is day one. Here's what they look like head on and from the side and all of that. So you guys can get all the angles. You can see exactly how they're looking. And then a month from now, I'm gonna check in, or I suppose I'll try and do it in increments. So maybe like in a week or 2 weeks, I'll try and take a picture of my lashes, see if it's drooping at all, but I'm really hoping I can get that 8-week result that they say can happen. So I'll be sure to do all of my check-ins, and then I will show you how things are progressing, and I'll just let you guys know how it went overall. So I'm excited. All right, it has officially been 1 week since I have tried out this Luxe Lash Lift set, and I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and everything so far. I will tell you, day 1/2 of having my lashes curled like this drove me pretty close to the edge of insanity. Them touching my like brow fat, like I don't, you know, the fat that covers your this part of your orbital bone. Isn't that a part of your orbital bone? You know, the whole eye socket. Yeah. It drove me insane. Oh, I hated it. Absolutely hated it, but that did, you know, I got used to it, and that subsided after the first couple of days. Since then, you know, I was definitely nervous all week because, you know, first off, I'm a side sleeper, didn't really think about that, but like I just got nervous that, you know, my eyelashes would press against the pillow and then that would affect the curl of them. I was nervous like anytime throughout the day because I have really watery eyes, just like medically and everything. So like a lot of times throughout the day I have to like kind of press on my eye and just kind of like get the excess tears out or like dab at my tear ducts, like that sort of a thing. So I thought that might be a little like stressful on it, but I think overall things still look pretty good. They definitely still look curled. There's just like a few spots in there where it's just, it kind of looks like my lashes are getting bedhead. Like I can't think of any other way to put it. It's just, they've got like a little extra curl, or they're curled a little to the side, or this way, that way, you know, that sort of a thing, a little out of place. But I think overall they look good. They feel good, you know, they just feel like my lashes at this point. So there are the results of having these lashes curled for the first week. I have not worn any makeup since I did this. Not for any reason, I just haven't felt the need to. So I am actually gonna put on mascara for the first time since curling my lashes here. This isn't like the best mascara I've ever tried, but I like it. It's perfectly decent. So I'm curious to see how it looks on my lashes for that kind of day-to-day look. Well, I got one eye in, and that's just an absolute disaster mess. I mean, this mascara is a little bit on the more wet side, but I guess this is what lash guards are for. Although I hear that if you just let the mascara dry on your skin, you can just kind of scrape it off. I was just planning on going in with some micellar water on a Q-tip and rubbing that off, but yeah, I guess I could have guessed with how curly these are. It was even before my lashes were curled. I even found that sometimes I would have a problem with my lashes getting a little messy, but I guess I'm just glad I didn't put on eyeshadow. Alright, the scraping off thing was just kind of hurting my skin, so I'm gonna go the gentler route. Try not to touch my lashes too much, but much easier, much more gentle, much more pleasant. And there we go. There is what the lashes look like with mascara on. Kind of okay. Those are my lashes. A little, just a different look than I'm used to. Even when I curl my lashes with a lash curler normally before I did this lift, it's just a different look. I don't know, not a good or a bad thing. It's just different on me, but not mad about it. I'm perfectly happy. So, another week shall go by. I don't know that I have anything going on in the next week that will make me feel like wearing makeup again, but either way, at least I'm getting some mascara wear in here to see if there's any wear and tear on the perm that way. But either way, that was week 1. I'll see you at the week 2 check-in. Hello. God, my glasses are filthy. But I am here to report on week 3 of week 2. What a month. But I'm here to show you my lashes after 2 weeks of having this lash lift done. And the lash tint. That's a nicer way of saying it. I feel like this week the lift is starting to look less noticeable by a small margin, especially on this eye for, I say whatever reason, but now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, this is my problematic watery eye, so I don't know if that has to do with it and just me dabbing at it more throughout the day. But get you zoomed in here so you can see. I mean, things are still lifted, don't get me wrong. And I do wonder, I'm not sure if it's, you know, from time going by or if it's because I did wear mascara that one time last week and then used remover, if it took maybe some of the tint away from my lashes. That's just a theory. I don't know if it's true, but yeah, I don't know. Can you see the difference, or like just kind of how this eye, my left, it'll be your right on screen, but where this eye, my lashes just look slightly deflated, not quite as lifted, and they're also kind of starting to like tilt one way or the other rather than exactly how I had them when I did the lift. I do think my other eye, my right eye, is starting to also kind of like go in different directions and whatnot, but I think it looks a little bit more purposeful. I don't know. It just looks a little less bedhead on my right side than the left does, but overall, things are still lifted. We are still in the process here, and yeah, that is that for now. Like I said, just 2 weeks in here, but I'm gonna go and keep living my life, and I will check in with you all at the end of next week as well. Hello. It is currently a couple days past the 3-month mark. My eye has been irritating the crap out of me the past few days, so I keep thinking like, tomorrow it'll be better and then I can show off the lashes. Tomorrow it'll be better, I can show off the lashes. We're here, and it's not better. but I'm still gonna show off my lashes. So definitely this week I am noticing major type change, or at least I feel like they're major changes. I mean, my lashes are still curled, don't get me wrong, but they just look less good. Yeah, they're ever so slightly falling, they're ever so slightly starting to straighten, and they're ever so slightly kind of like clumping together, I guess you could say. But overall, they're fine. I don't think I'm gonna get the 8 weeks out of this lift, but I am hoping for the 4 at least. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on. We'll see how the lashes do in this next week, or, you know, this next 5 days. And I will check in with you at the month mark, the 4-week mark. I can't believe it. We're already here. I am here with my 4-month. Is it bedtime yet? I'm here with my 4-week check-in on these lashes, and I'm actually surprised. I thought today was gonna be the day where I'm like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I need to recurl them. But like, I think they hung in another week pretty darn well, and if anything, I almost feel like they look a little better than they did last week. Maybe? I don't know, maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better. I mean, this one, my right eye has a severe case of bedhead just all the time. My best guess is just that some of them are from a new lash growth cycle, and so some of them aren't curled because they didn't exist when I did the curl initially. I don't actually know, but I am curious to hold out another week. I mean, it did say that the results will last 4 to 8 weeks, and I was planning on doing the 8 weeks. I just, after last week and whatnot, I was like, there's no way it's gonna last, but like, I don't know, maybe I'm here to test these things for you guys and see how it at least works on my lashes. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on for another week here, and we'll see how things are looking at the end of week 5. How exciting. Hello everyone. I know, I'm a couple days late coming at you here with my 6-week update, right? Or is this 5? I swear I can count. It's just remembering. That's a whole other story, but here we are in any case for the lash update, and I will say it's been, you know, another week. Technically it's been another 9 days, and I can definitely tell that things are continuing to droop. However, I do still think my lashes have a decent amount of curl and lift to them. And like I said, don't get me wrong, this is a dramatic droop from whence we first came, but that being said, my lashes right now look a lot more curled and lifted than they do without this lash lift, so like, I'm okay with continuing to test this out for another week to see if by the end of this week that's when the droop ends up happening, you know. I'll report back, yeah, and we'll keep on keeping on. We'll see how long this lasts until I'm finally like, you know what, I'm ready for my next fix. Hello, please forgive me. I know I am another couple days late, etc. I just... What?
Where's my baby?
I'm right here.
Can I give Cass?
Mm-hmm. I've picked up an extra shift at work, and it's been downpouring the past couple days. Like, listen, I know, I'm a couple days late here. However, I'm here, and my lashes really don't look that different from Friday to today. So here is my 6-week, I think it's my 6-week check-in. I should really check on this, because that means either this next week is my final week or I still have 1 more week to go. I need to get on top of this so I can give you guys the proper review that you all deserve. So my lashes, they are definitely in the drooping stage. Yes, we are noticing some of my lashes are like fully drooped, I feel like, and they're mixing with ones that still have some curl to them. It's a very strange mix and blend that we've got going on right here, but this is what we have got. I feel like the couple of times I've worn mascara, I just feel like, I don't know, when they're curled like this, it's a different kind of curl than when I use my lash curler, so it just looks a lot different with mascara. I'm not the biggest fan, to be completely honest, but that's okay. So I can still see some lift, I can still see some curl. I'm comfortable with having my lashes look like this for another week, so I'm gonna keep on keeping on and see how they look at the end of this week. Hopefully, weather permitting, I'll be back to doing this check-in on Fridays. But yeah, as of right now, this is my weekly-ish check-in, and I will see you guys very shortly here for the next one. Alright, pardon all of the noise, it's the AC, my little fan. last week it felt like fall was finally around the corner, and then Mother Nature was like, is it too late for April Fools? Cause joke's on us. We're in a heat advisory. Anywho, I am here and I just counted. This is officially check-in number 7. So this is after 7 weeks since doing this lash lift. And I've got 2 things to say. 1, yes, I do have a zit under my eyebrow. Hurts me way more than it hurts you. It's a painful bugger. And then number 2, this has just been all sorts of a roller coaster ride. I feel like my opinions on my lashes from week to week is so up and down. I feel like this week I'm feeling pretty good about my lashes. Like, yes, they have fallen a bit in terms of curl since I first did them 7 weeks ago. However, when I really think about it, compared to my lashes without this lift, sorry, was I drooling? This is way more lift and curl than I have on my own. So like, really, I should not complain at this point, and the fact that it's lasted this long. So that's all I have to say for now. I am gonna go live my life for 1 more week, and then I will be able to check in with you all on those 8-week results, and then I'll probably be doing this again because I want those first time results again. I'm very excited. 2 months, my friends. And look at where it's gotten us. Leave me alone, okay? It's Sunday, and it's like 95 degrees outside. I'm planning on staying indoors and redoing my lashes, but first I need to show you things look pretty freaking good, my friends. All things considered, I mean, yes, we've got some wonkiness going on. Nothing new from these past few weeks here. Definitely my lashes are continuing to droop, continuing to lose a little bit of curl, but overall they are not completely straight yet. They still have some lift and curl to them. I think since I was like reviewing the footage and everything for this video, I think one of the biggest changes is just that the tint has kind of worn off, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, clearly drooping, less curl, yes, but also the tint has worn off, and I think that made a big difference in each week-to-week check-in. But either way, I'm so satisfied with this, you guys. It was relatively easy to do the first time around, you know, as a beginner, not knowing anything about lash lifts and tints and whatnot. I was able to do it on both of my eyes, and I think the results just kind of speak for themselves, yeah? It has been 8 weeks and technically 2 days, and while my lashes don't look perfect at this stage, they sure do look better, in my opinion, than when I don't have them curled at all. And by better, I just mean they have that lift and curl that I was looking for that no makeup look. Where even though I'm not wearing makeup, it's still kind of, you know, you still get the emphasis on the eyes. So my final verdict on this Luxe Lash Lift, as I drink my Rise mushroom coffee, is that I need to try out more Instagram products more regularly, because I find some gems. I did a whole review on the mushroom coffee if you want to watch that. Here's my long review for this lash lift kit. I mean, I'm just happy with my purchases so far, my friends. I'm sure I'll find some Instagram fails in the future eventually, but you guys should let me know if there's other products you want me to test, be it from Instagram or whatever. I just, for whatever reason, I've stuck with Instagram over the years. Maybe that's a sign of my age, but I don't know. If you guys have any other internet famous products that you want me to try out that might seem a little too good to be true, but like mayhaps we'll get some good results in the end, or maybe not. If you want me to test them, I can sure give it a try if I'm also interested. So leave those things down below. Also, let us know if there are any other at-home lash lift and tint kits that have worked for you, or if you tried out this Luxe Lash Lift kit yourself. Please let us know what your results were and everything down below. I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, and redo my lift here today. I'm very excited about it. Do a little Sunday pampering. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, whatever the case may be, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe by tippity-tapping that notification bell down below and becoming a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!